Hello magical world of YouTube, I'm Sarah coming to you from my bedroom. I know, it is really hot outside and my hair is probably the worst I've ever seen it in days. But anyways, today I decided to do a thingy on fake tattoos, like temporary tattoos, and I'm going to do a tutorial on how to do them because a lot of people have been asking, hey Sarah, you got a tattoo? I'm like, nah. So, I thought, why not do a tutorial on this? So, let's get started. The first thing that I'm going to be showing you guys are the things that you're going to need. So, you're going to need some parchment paper or wax paper if you have any. Next, you're going to be needing some black pens or any type of pen for that matter, just so you can draw something out. Next, you're going to need some nail polish remover or 99% alcohol. You can totally use a sock if you want. I use a sock. You could also use a towel. You're also going to need some baby powder or any type of powdery substance. You are also going to need some scissors. So first, take your parchment paper and just cut it into the shape or the size that you think your art is going to be on. What I did, I drew my art on a separate piece of paper and I tried to recreate it, and that is what happened. I am now just filling it in, making it darker, trying to make the art pop. You can totally go online and find your own art. You could trace it out if you want. You could also print it. All that I recommend is if you are printing it out and you have like a quote or any type of words for that matter, you will need to print it out backwards if you get where I'm coming from. Because once you transfer it onto your skin, the words will be flipped. So just make sure that you revert or make the words backwards. Next thing, you're going to find the placement of where you want it. You're going to get your nail polish remover or your 99% alcohol and your cloth and just rub that area down. Then apply it right after. Don't even let the area dry. Just apply it, and right after just pat on more alcohol or nail polish remover on top of the design. Make sure that the side that you drew on is the side that is coming in contact with your skin. You need to make sure that the ink transfers onto your skin. If it doesn't, you need to hold it down more. Next, I'm just taking the eyeliner that I had. You can use waterproof eyeliner. I really do recommend that. I'm just using a new eyeliner that I'm using. And just trace out the design with your eyeliner. This is very time consuming, so just make sure that you don't mess up on anything, because if you do mess up, you will have to end up erasing your whole design and starting over from scratch. I'm also shading in the areas now. If you want to shade in the areas, by all means, please do. But if you feel comfortable and you like your design with it not being shaded in, do whatever you want to do with it. It's cool. I'm just shading in the eyes and where I think all the shadows would hit, because I am just trying to make it as realistic as possible, to be honest. Ignore my head that pops in a few times. I know that my head is kind of like all over the place. I'm just blending it with my finger because that's the type of eyeliner that I have. I could easily blend it. But if you have a waterproof eyeliner, I really don't know how you could blend it except blending it with like a Q-tip or something. You can also clean up the areas that you do not want with a Q-tip and some alcohol or your 99%. Oh, yeah. Now I'm just going to use the deodorant or the powder-based substance and just apply it on top of the designs and sweep away the rest that ended up on the floor. So that is the finished design, and as you can see, they have already set. Try to add it as soon as you finish. This is completely optional, and I know I didn't put it in the materials, but you can totally use some clear nail polish or liquid bandage you could get at Walgreens or whatever and apply it on top of your designs. Make sure that you did apply your baby powder or powdery substance on top of the design before you do this, because the design will smear, and I guarantee you that it will end up looking like a blob of stuff. Make sure you get every single area, and when the nail polish or liquid bandage dries, it's not going to be as shiny as you see it on this thing because the sun was hitting it in a weird way, and yeah. So this is what the final outcome looks like. This is what it should look like. It is a little shiny because the nail polish is still, but this is what it should look like. If you did put the nail polish on, it should last for about 1 to 2 weeks, depending on how much you put on and if you did it properly and made sure that it dried. If you didn't put any like liquid on top of it to make sure that it would stay, it would probably wash off in the shower if you use the same eyeliner as me. If you use a liquid eyeliner, it will stay longer. For liquid liners, I use this one, which is called the H2O Proof by Wet n Wild, and my camera is trying to adjust. So here, I'll put it in the palm of my hand. So it is the H2O Proof by Wet n Wild, and I use this a lot. But I didn't use it for this one because I wanted to try out my new fine liner. I already did it on this one, and I did the water test. It does smear. And just to let you guys know that each of these temporary tattoos do have a meaning. For example, this one is a lion, and lion represents strength and power, and lions give me the strength. And the quote around it says, "The only person you are destined to become is the person you desire to be." And that basically means that you can't be something, or that means basically the person who you're supposed to be is the person you want to be. And then this one, it's not just a skull, it is basically meaning the monsters lie within us. And I found that quote on Tumblr. And I thought that this type of tattoo would match perfectly with the whole meaning. This one is a scorpion, it's just my birth sign. So yeah, I hope you guys liked this tutorial. If you did, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. It really means a lot to me. And yeah, bye guys.